Hello, what about you? Just get my camera set up here. Alrighty. Alrighty, so hello everyone. I hope it's working okay. You can let me know there if everything's going alright. But yep, hands tonight. Still working away on Crumbot and Crumbot's buddy. We've got his body here and this guy's body. And I still need to do some hands. And obviously some feet. So for the feet, I had got some Lego ones just blocked out. And they still need a bit of the edges taken off them just to bring them down a wee bit. And got my arms. I added just a wee bit more there, just a wee bit more milliput for bulk, just since the last live stream. And I'll probably add a wee bit more to the forearm there as well, just to bulk those out a wee bit more. And then my hands, need to work on those. That's what I'll be working on tonight. So I just need to shape those a wee bit more, and then get that drilled out for some wire and get those sorted. And then I was talking about maybe putting I'll call it a head on this one. And this was the original plan, but I think I'll maybe block this out, and it means I can put a magnet here and a magnet here, and I'll give that a wee bit of movement in the head. And that's the plan with him. Don't know how much I'll get done tonight, but we'll see how I get on. Just a few more ball joints there. So I've got my girlfriend's phone sitting to one side here. I can keep a wee eye on the chat if you just want to give me a shout or ask anything. Work away. Darth Buzz, what about you? How's it going? Tom, nice one. Good to see you, Tom. We the answer. Nice one. We the answer. Darth, I was just checking out some of Darth Buzz's knives. He made some is it 1/6 scale knives? I don't know. He'll keep it right in the comments anyway. But yeah, I was showing that off last stream. That's the world's smallest pen knife. Yeah, I know, Darth, you might enjoy that. But yeah, let's see. I'll get a wee sketch going just so I can give you an idea what I'm going to get up to first here. So I'll get this cleared up. Just get some paper. I just sketched that out for the thumbnail, but that's the basic idea I always sort of go for a hand. Just something simple. It doesn't have to be anything too complicated. And I always go for 3 fingers. Just I don't know. I think 3 fingers just looks a bit better on a mech or a robot, but totally up to you. Go for 4 if you want to. Get that out of the way. And get my paper. Alrighty. So that's my wee hand that I'm working with at the minute. I moulded that out in the last stream. It just clicks on there. And like I was saying, I'll need to shape that out just a wee bit square on the end there. I'll shape that out and add some wire fingers, just with some aluminium armature wire. And then I'll probably cover that wire in some of this stuff, just tubes from spray bottles. I'll see what size does the best. But I have some beads there as well. I could fill it out with beads too. But we'll see what happens. Bric-a-brac, nice one. What about you? So I've got my original hand shape. That's what I'm working with. Something like this. But anybody working on their own projects tonight? That's just roughly the shape I'm working with. And what I want to do is probably cut that at an angle or sand it at an angle, just to give it more of a palm shape. Yeah, I know. So let's see, something like this. Something a bit more of that kind of shape, just to make it a wee bit more palm shaped. And then I can drill that out and get my fingers in, and maybe a thumb. And let's see, just sketch that out a bit larger. Getting the hang of a wee bit better sketching onto the camera. It's very hard, you're leaning sort of onto the camera, but I'm starting to get the hang of it, I think. I hope, anyway. I found at the start it was a bit slow, just getting the sketches on paper. Let's see. Keaton, no, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. And there's Martin's painting a sculpted hair and bearded piece for Gandalf Lego. Oh, nice one, Martin. Granny's making grapevine wreaths and apple pies. Oh, nice one. Oh yeah, I could go for an apple pie. So let's see, something like that. And then I'll get my wires. And then, like I was saying, I would probably get my tube, cut some tube to length, and just beef those out a wee bit with the tube. Or maybe some beads. I have plenty of beads there now, so I'll maybe get a look through the beads, see if there's anything suitable. But yeah, that's the rough plan for the hand anyway. So let's see, first thing I would need to do is shape the end of these palms. So I'll get that done first. And yes, Tom said in the comments there, small beads for knuckles. Yep, that's it. I've got these set to one side. I'm thinking they'll be a good size. That's all the beads mail sorted for me. But I've plenty of others there. And just when I was looking, I thought instead of using these for hands, I was nearly going to use these Lego bodies. They're quite a good shape for a palm of a hand. But obviously they didn't have the ball joint on them, so I might as well just moulded it from Sculpey, or sorry, from Milliput. That's Milliput, not Sculpey. But yeah, like I said, just get these shaped up. Get my sandpaper. Ted Scott, nice one. I can't add you on my phone at the moment. Ted actually did a really cool logo for me on the from one of my wee tank bots. Let me see. Like a wee 8-bit animation of this guy. Really, really cool. So I actually used it in the thumbnail for this stream. I thought it was a better idea just releasing like a wee trailer for the stream. I think a few more people seen it than before. So I'll maybe do that from now on. Just release a wee short video announcing the stream instead of posting that community tab, because that community tab seems pretty useless. Oh, awesome. Another one coming soon. Just getting these roughly the same size first. And nice one, Granny. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it worked. And nice one, Tom. That's what I wanted to hear. The trailer worked. I'll just delete that trailer when the stream's over. Yeah, but if you're looking for any of the older streams, they don't really show up on my channel. I keep them in a playlist there. Just streams, if you want to go back and look at any of the other ones. Aaron, how's it going? Nice one, Aaron. And Darth there has asked, have I ever thought of using anything like Das clay instead of Milliput? That's a cheap air dry clay, isn't it? I would worry about it being a bit brittle. That clay, the thing about Milliput is it dries rock solid. I mean, here's some white Milliput here that I had left over, and yeah, it is rock solid. I think clay would be partial to cracking, especially. I'm going to drill this out. I'm going to drill some small holes in the top here, and I don't know if the clay would take that or not. But yeah, Milliput's the safest way to go, nice and strong. Especially these are commissions for Mark, so they need to be nice and strong if they're going to be handled a lot. But I suppose if it was just a piece for display that wasn't going to be handled, Das clay would be perfect. Yeah, it would work fine. Oh, Granny, thank you very much. First super chat of the night, my word. Unreal, really appreciate it. That goes towards the glue fund, keeps me up on glue. And the odd Mars bar, obviously. And there's Martin saying Das clay does break very easily if you do fine work. Yeah, I would think so. Just sort of marking a rough centre line on these before I start shaping them. I know, there you go, Scott. Mars bars and glue. That's it. Mars bars and glue. You couldn't beat it. Yeah, it used to be a Mars a day, helps you work, rest and play, but I think now it's maybe 2, because they're quite small. They've got a lot smaller. Right, so I'll just take the edge off these at an angle, just to give them a nicer shape. I could sand this off, but this stuff the Milliput carves really nicely, and you can see that there. I mean, you wouldn't be able to carve Das clay like that there. See, that's coming off in a nice kind of slither. It's a wee bit flexible. You couldn't do that with a clay. I always managed to get carving in somewhere along the line doing these bats. Or if my hands got bigger, yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say, Tom. The Marses haven't got smaller, my hands have just got bigger. On my stomach. Just sticking to that centre line. That'll give me plenty of room to drill out a hole for those fingers. Bric-a-brac wagon wheels have definitely shrunk. I would totally agree, yeah, and they've less jam in them, those wagon wheels. There's nowhere near as much jam in them as they used to put in. Alrighty, something like that. And that means I can drill some holes on the very top there, that piece of the left flat. And then one there for the thumb. About there. And then when I'm marking the thumb, I just need to make sure I mark a left and a right. So I've done that before with make two hands at the same side. Oh, Mark, nice one, Mark. I didn't see you jumping in there. Happy days. How's it going? Still working away on your wee bots here. Nearly got them finished now. Getting close. We're just doing the hands here tonight. But I hope everyone's enjoying the streams. I know I'm using it as an excuse at the minute not to do videos. But obviously, like I said, once I finish these bots, I'll do a build video from start to finish, just like a 15 or 20 minute build video. Just so there's a tutorial there instead of having to watch the whole live stream to get all the information. But yeah, that's the plan anyway. And then on to the next one, on to March of Robots. Can't wait to start those. Loads of cracker designs there. $17 watching on nice one. Nice. There's up to 19 I can see. And Mark, never you could carve milliput. Yeah, Mark. Well, when you do a bit of carving, you'll find that you can carve anything. Yeah, I know. But yeah, milliput carves really well. You can really shape it with a knife really easily. But at the same time, it's really strong. But no, carves very similar to hardwood, in my opinion. Very similar. That should do it. Just get that into the bin. And I can mark my thumb on the inside of this one. And the 3 fingers. And I can just get those drilled out. We drill set there from Lidl again. Manly got me that. Thank you, Manly. It comes in very handy. Darth Buzz, Andy, hope you're ready for tons of subs and making lots of money from YouTube. Darth, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Flip, I wasn't ready for my channel to take off the way it has. So we'll see what happens, one day at a time. Let's see, just have a wee drill block. And I'll just carefully drill these out for some wire. What I should do first is maybe use my pokey tool just to put a couple of guide holes first. Yeah, I see somebody Brick-a-Brack there has mentioned green stuff in the comments. I'm not familiar with green stuff at all. I have seen it, but I just assume it's very similar to milliput. It looks a lot stickier though. It seems to be a lot stickier than milliput. But yeah, if I ever see some going cheap, I'll maybe pick some up and give it a go. And yeah, Mark, you do get all sorts. It is handy for fixing stuff around the car. That epoxy putty. You can pick it up cheap sometimes in the pound shop. It come in like a clear tube. They call it fix-it putty. You know, it's similar stuff, but it can smell a bit funny sometimes. Okay, yep. Okay, Brick-a-Brack, nice one. That's a fair description. like chewing gum, and plasticky when it's cured. Okay. Yeah, I could see it having its uses, alright, especially for organic stuff, when it came to bats anyway. You know, or hoses and pipes. I've seen a lot of guys using the roller, the green stuff roller, for making pipes and hoses. I'm not really pushing very hard. I'm letting the drill do the work. I really don't want to split it at this stage to have to make another one. There we go, that's one. Oh, got the hammer on. Don't need that. Wondered what that noise was. There we go. That's those drilled out, ready for wire. Bric-a-brac and brave, I wouldn't have done it with a power drill. Yeah, it's as long as you don't push too hard, just let the drill bit do the work. Yeah, I know, and I don't have a pin vise, so yeah, it did the job. It did the job. Oh yeah, we got there. We got there with no accidents. So let's see. This is the thinnest gauge wire I have. It works well for fingers, just because it's really flexible and it's still really strong. And yeah, bric-a-brac, you're flip without a doubt. I've learned a lot just from the comments. You know, everyone's always really helpful. More than happy to answer any questions I've got. It's brilliant. It's definitely a great community. And QGen, yep, you go for it. Post it there. I'm sure everybody want to see it. And bric-a-brac, yes, I actually do have a Dremel. I have a Dremel here. But yeah, it's in the drawer. It's in the drawer, and my drill was just sitting here beside me, so I just used that. You know. But yeah, I would normally have the Dremel out. And yes, QGen, like I said, work weather, nice one. Earning your wages tonight again. Happy days. Any craft channels at all are more than welcome in the chat. I'll cut these a bit long to begin with because I might want to double them over and put them back into the same hole again, something like that. So let's see, maybe get some tubing cut. So right what sort of thickness? I could go for that thickness towards the base of the finger and then fatten it up towards the tip. Yeah, that's what'll do. That's what'll do. Just cut some random sizes and I'll pick whatever's best. Yeah, Mark's saying there about it. There's a lot of good craft channels around at the minute. Yeah, I think the pandemic helped that a lot. Yeah, I know people are realising that crafting's cool. You know, it's better than watching TV anyway. Oh, I should really say as well, I forgot. All these guys are ready to go. They're ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them away tonight. Well, maybe apart from this guy, I think I'll maybe keep this guy for myself. I'll stick it on the shelf. But as for the rest of them, I'll give them away. I'll get a wee bit more done here on the hand, and then we can talk about that. But what I was going to do is give one away in the comments, and then give one away in the chat, and do that a few times throughout the stream. And then what I'll do is I'll go through the chat later on and pick a few winners, if that sounds good. Or if anybody else has an idea, certainly let me know. But yep, these guys built these over Halloween. I know for my one that I'm planning on keeping. Where did I put it? Yeah, this guy. I'll probably put him on the Christmas tree. Yeah, I know. I think he'll look good hanging from the Christmas tree. So yeah. But anyway, if obviously if I forget, you can remind me in the chat. But no, I don't think I'll forget tonight. I've been meaning to give those away for a while. So yeah, we'll get to that later. For now, we'll get these hands built, and I'd like to see about maybe getting them attached. It would be nice to see him with his arms on, and then see about getting some wee dumpy feet on him. And Granny, comments don't work on YouTube while the stream is live. Yeah, Granny, that was the point. I was thinking that just to give anybody a chance that didn't catch the live stream, if they're watching it back, what I'll do is I'll pick names from the comments and announce those in maybe a week's time. But for what would I call it, the chat comments, yeah, the chat right now, what I'll do is I'll look through the chat later when the stream's over, and I'll pick pick a name from the chat. Yeah, I know, but I hope that makes sense. Hopefully it will make sense when I do it. But yeah, I was just trying to think of some sort of way to give them away, you know, while I'm streaming. But I think reviewing the chat after the stream would be a better idea, just in case I miss anyone or you know. But I'm certainly open to ideas. If anybody's got any ideas for how else I could go about that, there's at least six there I'm going to give away. So that will be 3 in the chat and 3 in the comments. That's my plan. I'm thinking of fingers, something like that. Yeah, maybe a bead knuckle. Bead knuckle. Yep. Darth. Unfortunately, I have to go now, but I'll certainly catch up. No worries, Darth. I shall catch you later. Thanks for being here. And take it easy. And bric-a-brac. Yeah, a random draw thing. Yeah, just so I don't have to, you know, I'm looking at the chat here now, just so I don't have to go through the chat and pick a winner as I'm doing this. but I will do it later on tonight and then announce the winners in the next stream from the chat. Yeah, I know, but let's see. These are all cool randomly sized beads, but I think there's a gold one there that's just perfect. And Scott, nope, you didn't miss too much, man. I was just saying there, I'm going to be giving some of my spider bots away later on, but don't worry, you'll get filled in, I'm sure. So yeah, I think that'll do it for one finger. I want his fingers to be quite long, just so they can get around that the eyeball. Oh, that was another thing, his eyeballs. His eyeballs. Kept these to one side. I thought these are pretty cool. These are more that Mel got from the costume jewellery, but they might be a bit too big. Yeah, because the idea would be to cover them in milliput and give them like an eyelid kind of look and just leave sort of that part exposed. You know, and I think that would just make it just too big. So I think it'll be safer going down a size, and I'll paint that up. Yeah, that's a better size. Silver scratch build. Just hit up a local dollar store. I'm worked out with all the stuff I need to do my Mac build up. Oh, nice one. Nice one. Look forward to seeing that. And yeah, the pound shop or the dollar store definitely will have all the stuff you need. And Brick-a-Brack thought about grabbing a pack of googly eyes. Let me look in my drawers behind me here. There we go. Packet of googly eyes. Although, I think the rattling might annoy me. I'll probably pierce a hole in them and glue that googly bit on the inside still, just so it doesn't rattle around. That would annoy me. But yep, googly eyes. Good job. But yeah, so eyeball, I think, yeah, maybe go for those smaller beads. But we'll see when these hands are finished what sort of size it can hold on to. BB Customs, nice one. How's it going, man? Nice one, nice to see you here again. Just working on some hands here tonight. We're going to try and have the videos out for the 1st of December. Oh, nice one, nice one. Wee bit of time then, wee bit of time. And that's not on the March of Robots, is it? Is that a different one? Yeah, I love going to the pound shop myself. I do. I've my eye on a few things there at the minute. I've seen a few nice like extendable tubes. And yeah, a couple of... Somebody was talking about them in the chat in the last live stream. A fidget toy that could have been easily modified to make ball joints. And I think I've seen it. It was like a magnetic snake with like segments, something like that. It must have been magnetized in one way or another. But yeah, I did come across something. Plenty of beads to work with here now, all sorts of shapes and sizes. Oh, nice one, bric-a-brac. Earning your wages there too. Happy days. And Ted, you could buy an old broken Gorilla camera mount. Ah, for the ball joints, funny, I'm using a cheap version of the Gorilla mount at the minute. And yeah, I could see how that would work. So there's 3 fingers, just need a thumb. Matt, nice one, Matt. What about you, man? By the way, I just noticed your new logo there, looking good. The old phoenix from the ashes. Very nice, man. I know, no way, Scott. I'm not scrapping my gorilla paws, no way. I rely on that bad boy, that serves me well. That's hanging around for a while yet. I'm actually, you know, my next builds aren't going to be articulated. They're just going to be based on the bots that have been designed already. So I'm actually looking forward to that, not having to worry about articulation. Just for a bit of a break. Alrighty, that's one done anyway. Get them glued on, just so you can see what that's going to look like. And then I've got these shrinky tubes. They're like electrical shrink wrap seals for wire. So what I'll do is, when I get them all attached, I'll put those over the fingers and then shrink it with my blowtorch, and then that tidies it all up. And that rubber takes the paint lovely. That's like a real rough textured rubber. So, but at the same time, if you use the black ones, I wouldn't need to worry about painting them. So, yeah, I'll do that last though. Oh, Bill, I didn't even see you come in. Bill, how's it going, man? Nice one. What about you? Sorry, I'm missing the chat here. I'm trying to jump between the two. Qjin was keeping me right. Thank you, Qjin. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm using some beads tonight. That Bill must have heard it. His ears must have been twitching when I got the beads out. And let's see, get these into some sort of order size. Okay, that looks about right. It's maybe a bit long. Okay. No, actually I don't like that. I think that's too short. I'd rather that wire was a wee bit longer just to give it a bit of grip. Let's see. Just swap that over. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. Yeah. Get my baking powder. Just put a wee bit in the hole first. Alrighty, there's one thumb anyway. And then just have to remember to keep the longest finger closest to the thumb. It just makes it look sort of right. Does bicarbonate soda work the same as baking powder? I couldn't tell you. I'm using baking powder obviously, but it has got sodium carbonate in it. And then this is an empty tub of bicarbonate soda that I haven't used. And it's sodium hydrogen carbonate, so I don't actually know. I would stick with baking powder or baking powder. It's called baking powder forevermore. Baking powder and baking paper. Just give that a bit of a twist. I think baking powder. Oh, okay, Bill. Nice one, Bill. You think the baking powder's less foamy? Nice one. And the bicarb reacts more. Alrighty, yeah. There you go. There's BP Customs. Bit of a problem with the old baking soda. Oh, baking soda. Yeah, I think the baking soda is slightly different to the baking powder. Bill, so Andy, have you had the obligatory Craftsman Discord call yet? Well, Bill, for one, I don't use Discord. I tried using it on my phone, but it kept crashing. So I can't really use it on my phone, no. But, oh, he sent a few nice comments though in the videos, which is unreal. Oh, that's maybe a bit long. Oh, I just came through, but I can fill that in, no problem. Rainbow Iron, Breaking Bad with Bill, aka not only the Bead King of, and then Bill for this video. No, Bill. Honestly, I've not heard anything from. Nope. From anyone, no. And there's BP Customs off the work. No worries, BP Customs. And then there's Kijin asking, have you thought of getting a laptop or a desktop? Yeah, I'm actually saving at the minute for a desktop. Yeah, I know, so it should get sorted in the next month or two anyway. Oh, and yes, thanks Kijin for keeping me right there. Yeah, Bill, this is I'm still working on the Crumbot and Crumbot's buddy for Mark. So this is just the hands. I just need to make his hands big enough to be able to grip a bead for his eyeball. So that's just what I'm working on at the minute. But yeah, these guys still need finished. Well, yeah, that's one hand anyway. I'll get them, maybe dab more glue just on the joints there. Alrighty, they ain't going nowhere. So, get my wee shrink wrap bits here. And Mark, when you doing the podcast with Tinu? Yeah, I spoke to, actually that's who I spoke to. I spoke to Tinu on the phone, and we just got speaking about the podcast. But yeah, hopefully in the future, hopefully sometime in the not too distant future, we'll get that sorted. Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's definitely up and coming. These blue ones. And Bill, am I keeping the armpit hair for a Crumbot? Yeah, I am keeping the armpit hair. It's going to be some wires sticking out from his armpits instead of the hair. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. More. Scott, if you use the shrink wire, go back and put a little slices of the shrink pipe in. Yeah, to give the knuckles. That's exactly what I'll be doing. Yep. That's exactly what I'll be doing when I shrink this. I'll be going back over and putting some rings on the knuckles. Oh yeah, good call, man. Just snip this. These snips are brilliant. I've been using them for everything. First set of wee snippers like that, really handy. Oh, nice one, Silver Scratch build. Opened your Discord channel and started your Patreon. Happy days. That's the first step. Alrighty, so I just need to burn this with my blowtorch carefully. Tempted to maybe put a bit of glue up in there first before shrink it. Yeah, I think I will. Do no harm. Mark, is Discord like YouTube? Mark, from what I've seen, the little I got to see of Discord, it's a bit like Facebook. It's kind of like a chat room type. You know, you can share pictures, you can share videos, you can have video chats, as far as I know. But yeah, it seemed pretty good. It did seem pretty good. Oh. My blowtorch isn't the best at lighting. Oh, nice one, Bill. The sprue glue turned out alright then. With the cheap nail polish remover. Nice one. Alrighty, well there's the first hand done anyway. Let's see what sort of size bead that's gonna be able to hold on to. Bill, I think I'm gonna start a giant robot. Awesome, awesome. Oh, it's painting it, man, that I wouldn't look forward to. It's always the biggest thing I did was that was the Mad Max car build. It was sort of my biggest build so far. And yeah, it was painting it wasn't nice at all. I was used to painting those smaller builds. And yeah, I think those beads will work now, those bigger beads. Yeah, I'll be able to grip that, no problem. And I can still put my magnet in the hand just to hold on to those eyes. But yeah, that's going to work out well. So let's see what that looks like on the arm. Sprue glue flammable. I would say so, Bill, yeah. I would say so. With all that alcohol in it. Blue tack's not sticking at all. There we go. Yeah, well, get the idea. I'll go together something like that. just need a wee set of dumpy legs there to maybe something like this. Just a wee sort of stumpy set of legs. Yeah. Tom, the colours make it look like something out of Beetlejuice. Oh yeah, the colours, yeah. I know what you mean. Bill's in there, yeah. Some spray paint or using airbrush, yeah. An airbrush probably would be the way to go, alright. Yeah. Just cut my knuckles from these offcuts. Yeah, whether they hate them or not, I'm sure those airbrushes have their uses. I don't have one myself, but I'm sure they have their uses. It's cleaning them out and all, I suppose, and just maintaining them as you're using them will be a bit of a pain, I'm sure. Maybe a bit too small, those offcuts. Might have to use the bigger blue. I'll try that first. I'm afraid that's going to be a bit too big. Let's see what intermittent sizes do I have. No. No, it's going to be blue, alright. Scott, these arms remind me of the robot from Castle in the Sky. Oh, cool. Nice one. And yeah, Mark, definitely good movement out of this. Yep, for sure. Real nice, easy, fluid movement. You won't have to fight with it to get it into position, or to keep to keep it in position. Yeah, definitely. That was the point of these ball joints. Keep it nice and fluid. Bill, I hate washing paintbrushes. Oh, tell me about it, Bill. I have actually still brushes there I need to wash out from a kitchen I painted there last week. They're still sitting there, need washed. It's the worst part. The cleaning up is the worst part. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice one, Bill. Take it easy, man. Thanks for jumping in again. Appreciate it. I'm at face with the eyes. I know. I'm looking forward to getting them together myself. Bric-a-brac, can you fit more of the same black ones over now the first layer has shrunk? Yeah, I thought that, but no, they wouldn't fit over the knuckles. They just didn't fit. So yeah, I went with the blue ones anyway. They're working out okay. That should keep it all together. And the tips there, I'm not sure if I should leave those open or maybe put, let's see, maybe hit them with a blowtorch just a wee bit and see if they close over a wee bit. Okay, I could fill it with super glue and a wee bit of baking powder. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Bric-a-brac, yep, nice one. Nice one, see that great mind's alright. There we go. I'll just close that up nicely. Let's see, there's 10:30, so I'm going for an hour. What about giving one of these away? So let's see. Maybe go for this guy first. Alrighty, so you want the left one? Well, if you want this one, we'll call this one Ghost Spider Bot. If you want this, go for it in the chat right now. I want that Spider Bot. And then if you're watching this later on in the comments, if you say it, I want that Spider Bot, I'll put your name in a draw for another one of these guys. So in the chat right now, go for it, and I'll pick your name out later on, and I'll announce the winner in the next live stream. And then in the comments, if you want to leave I want that Spider Bot in the comments, go for it, and I'll pick your name out of a hat later on and announce the winners in about a week. So I hope that makes sense. I'll do another one in about 20 minutes. That's about the best way I could think of doing it, and it just means I can go through the chat when the stream's finished, and I'll pick out a winner from there. So let's see. Get this other hand together. Nice one. But yeah, I just thought I had to thank all my new subscribers and all my long-term subscribers for sticking with me. So I thought the best way is in these streams. It seems to be all my regulars just jump into these streams. And Keegan, sorry, did you see my question? I didn't, Keegan, sorry, I missed it. You can dock my wages. What was those will cost too much to ship to the US. Oh, Matt, that's what I should mention. Sorry, if you are watching this in the US, I don't mind splitting the postage with you, because I'll pay UK postage, no problem at all. And if it's going to the US, I'll split it with you, because they'll be very light. They won't be very heavy at all. I'll be able to bend the legs up into the body and make the package nice and small. So certainly, if you're in America, feel free to join anywhere in the world, really. I don't mind posting it anywhere in the world. Yeah, I know. And for, like I say, American viewers, I will split the postage with you quite happily. So yeah, if that helps, Matt, I hope that helps. And Matt, I'm trying to take a leaf out of your book and speak with my hands a bit more. You know, not this kind of speak with my hands, but you know, just try to express with my hands a bit more like you do. You know, your videos seems to keep me engaged anyway. You know, so I'll just keep working on these hands. And let me see, keys in to get my question. To everyone. Okay, to everyone, what is the oddest thing you've ever crafted with? The oddest thing? Oh my. Nothing really stands out, to be honest. I suppose maybe feeding tubes when Melanie wasn't well for a while there, and she had to get one of those feeding tubes up her nose. And we got a couple of those spare. So yeah, I used those on a couple of bills. I suppose that's a bit weird, but apart from that, no, nothing too weird. And Matt, yes, nice one, Matt. Split the cost, happy days. That sounds good to me, man. And yeah, the hands, the star of the show, make them shine. Yeah, I did think maybe drawing a couple of eyes on this hand and maybe putting some lipstick on it, but nah, the lag wouldn't work. Let's see, get these other fingers made. Ah, some steampunk gloves. Yeah, but that will be it as far as odd. The winner's Tom. Let me see, what's Tom? Oh, it's better. So does my wife. His ex-girlfriend. Oh yeah, you went with that one, Tom. Yeah, the weirdest thing you've ever crafted with. Earplugs. Yeah, you can certainly find crafts materials in the oddest of places, without a doubt. Back, approximately earplugs, and I had some bright yellow tellers, and yeah. Yes, Tom, be careful with building sites. Most definitely take extra care when finding crafts materials and building sites. Tom will tell you all about that. Oh. I think that end piece could be a bit longer. I just want to try and get all the fingers kind of, equal lengths. It would look a bit odd if they weren't. Oh, forgot about my bead. Oh, Aaron, I use the plastic things that go around a hanger to hold a jacket and shirt to actually use. Oh yeah, I remember that video. You used those in your battle wagon. Yep, I remember seeing that one. Yep, yep. I suppose though people could be using things that are maybe odd the first time you use them, but once you use them a few times, they're maybe not so odd anymore. Oh, that's four. False nails. Yeah, Aaron saying there in the chat about using false nails. Yeah, I bet they looked at you funny when you were buying those. But they are great. They make really good panels. I think it was Romart. There's a channel there on YouTube, Romart. Yeah, that was the first place I seen them. As far as I can remember, I could be wrong. They have it on top chat, live chat, some posts. No, I'm just thinking have it on live chat there. Yeah, it's just on live chat, Kijin. Yeah, but I think it's just because I'm dividing my attention. I'm missing an awful lot. No, Aaron, we'll not judge you, Aaron, for buying false nails. Definitely not. Yeah, Kijin, but thanks for staying on top of me, because I would, yeah, I would go into my own wee world here and completely forget about the chat. Okay, there's four more. Yeah, Tom, makeup brushes, yep. And yeah, Kijin, now that you say that, it actually does say live chat, top chat in the top of my, in the top of mine, but it's definitely showing everybody's. And Tom, yep, I bought makeup brushes too, and he certainly looked at me funny, yeah. But sure. I think they looked at me funny as well when I was buying all the super glue. It used to be in like every other day, buying copious amounts of super glue because they were running out. Let me see. Yeah, see, Kujin, because I'm on my girlfriend's phone, it's not like I have administrator settings or anything. I'm just watching it on the girlfriend's phone like it would be any regular viewer. So, no, I don't think I'm missing out on anything. Does nail glue work the same as super glue? I wouldn't think it. I wouldn't think it. Bric-a-brac might be able to tell you better. And Matt, what am I using to hold your phone up? My phone is on what I've got on the table in front of me here, I've got a shoebox, and on top of the shoebox is a small table, and then on top of that small table is a lamp, and that means because of the weight of the lamp, it lets me clamp my Gorilla phone holder to the side of the table, and then my phone's just suspended just slightly above the table here. I'll show you when finished if you want. And yeah, Eugene, I know I'm struggling to keep up with the chat as it is. I could imagine if it was any busier in here, I would be struggling. And there's what 11 people. Yeah, but I'm not the best at doing 2 things at once. And yeah, I think the glue they would use for nails just it would have to be non-toxic, would it not? I'm just assuming, but yeah, just I wouldn't rate it the same as super glue. It would have to be of a weaker makeup. It wouldn't be the same as super glue. Oh, nail varnish. Oh, sorry, nail varnish for painting. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, nail varnish for painting. The only thing I know about nail varnish is that it fades over time. Nail varnish isn't, it doesn't, it degrades over time. And I just learned that because I used to use on some of my carvings, I would have used nail polish on the eyes, just to give the eyes a bit of a sheen. And after a few months, the nail polish would have deteriorated, so I wouldn't recommend it. Oh man, okay, yeah, I take like my first videos were filmed through a hole in a box, face down. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. That's a good idea. Yeah, you just gotta work with what you have, man, don't you? Oh, Keijin, no way, not at all. Not at all. I appreciate it. Apparently not. I just looked up at random and it was cyanacrylate. Okay. There you go. Well, apparently it's okay then. Yeah, really? Except these new versions, a couple of Transformers, and it's held up fine, really? Well, maybe on wood then. Maybe bric-a-brac, the problem was that it was reacting with the wood, or maybe the wood was gassing or something. That might have been part of the problem. Aaron, got work in the morning. Good night. Well, good night, Aaron. Thanks for dropping in, man. Appreciate it. Double working too hard. Oh yeah, Mark. Good shout. Retro Ruberland, brilliant channel. Brilliant channel. I think he's been in the chat. I think he comments on videos anyway. He's good. Yeah, he's definitely active in the community. You know. Oh yeah, make sure you do go and check out Orange channel. Really cool channel. Some really nice scratch builds. Okay. Oh, Mark, you going, mate? How you going? Well, I shall catch you later, man. Hopefully we get your bat finished in the next couple of days. Get them out to you. Oh, right, no. No worries, just send by to Aaron. No worries, man. Not looking ready or anything. Oh, last time I put a wee bit of super glue in behind these knuckles here. Just to make sure everything's extra secure. Alrighty. Just tidy these ends up a wee bit. Just get my knuckles on here. Oh, come on. If you get some time, check out Brickerback's Instagram. Will do, Cusian. Will do. Of course. Of course. Nice one. I shall get a look. Okay. Alrighty, so just need to see about getting those stuck onto his body. And then I'm going to use a wee bit more milliput just to fill out this forearm a wee bit, just to thicken it up like this part here. Yeah, I know. And then what I'll have to do is make a couple more for some legs. So I'll need a couple to go on there and there. And I'll probably just cut those down and make them just a couple of wee stumpy legs with knees. Yeah, something like that. So maybe get cleared up and get the milliput out. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Oh, Tom. Nice one, Tom. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, they're going to work well. They're definitely going to work well. Yep, nice and flexible. So yeah, I'll get this tidied up, I'll get milliput out and start bulking those out a wee bit more. And Martin, yeah, loads of offcuts and bits and pieces flying all over the room. Yeah, that's just par for the course, really, isn't it? But when I finish to give a place a good hoover, yeah, I know, keeps the place tidy. And you would think you were hoovering the gravel driveway with all the things going up into the hoover. Nice one, Scott. Well do, man. Thanks for dropping in. And before you go, will I do one more of these bat giveaway bills? Let me see. So, if you just want to get your hands on this one, go for it. Stick it in the chat there now that you want this spider bat. And I shall go through the chat later. And then same again, if you're watching this later on down the line, leave in the comments there below that you want this spider bat. And I'll pull your name out of a hat in a week or two. So, here we go, in the chat now. If you want this one, go for it. I want this. And in the comments, if you want this one, let me know in the comments. So yeah, let's go. And like I said, if you're in America, I'll split the postage with you. Anywhere in the UK, I'll pay the postage. And if you're in America, I'll quite happy to split the postage with you, because it'll be quite a small package. It'll not be a big box or anything. They're quite small. And in case you didn't know, I should really say again, Ted Scott is Reddish Stuff on Instagram. If you if you want to stick that up again there, Ted Scott's Instagram page, definitely worth a look at. Built a Lego bat every day for a year. Unreal. And Matt, no worries, man. If you win one, sure, we'll talk. If you win one, we'll talk. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. So that's 2 I've done so far. I have two more to give away. I'll do that before I'm finished. Alright, just get the old baking paper out. Try to keep my mat half decent. And yeah, Tom, that is a lot of Lego. Alright, man, a lot of Lego and some really cool builds as well. It's good just looking through for a bit of inspiration. And yes, please, Eugene, please do post a link there. I think it's well worth looking at. And hello, we the answer. Sorry if I missed you. Hello, what about you? And Bric-a-Brac, yeah, you're right. He works in red and white. Red and white Lego only, which is pretty cool. Aye, nice one with the answer in the background. And yes, Sanago, I've mentioned that in a couple of streams for the 3D pen. If you want to see some really cool 3D pen artwork, check out that Sanago channel. Very nice stuff. Oh, getting a wee bit low on Milliput. Maybe need to place a wee order. And again, if you haven't worked with Milliput before, just a 2-part epoxy putty. Just mix the 2 parts together and it dries rock hard. Actually, the handles of that are made from Milliput. That was just some leftover stuff when I mixed it up. So yeah, you can always find a use for it. And nice one, Kijin. Yeah, they're coming together nicely. And yeah, it's brilliant chatting with everyone. Yeah, no, like I said, I would have been here most nights anyway, doing what I'm doing, so it's just great to stream and have everyone here with me. It's brilliant. Missed the past couple of nights there. I was doing another wee painting job just to get a wee bit extra money. I'll get this PC sorted in no time. Just divide this up into portions. Let's see. That should be about right for the legs. Alrighty, I basically just want to bulk these out into cylinders, really, just to take the chunky look off them. And yeah, you aren't wrong. The craft community is just awesome, just brilliant. I mean, I don't know if you've been in my streams before, but we don't really suffer from trolls around here. Yeah, I know, and I'm sure if they did come along, they'd be chased out in no time. There, QGen would keep them right. But yeah, just awesome people, really encouraging. You know, very encouraging. And yeah, Twitch is something I've never really got into, again, just with my phone. I'll probably get into it in the future, I would think. It seems quite good. But not at the minute, no, just YouTube at the minute. And I'll just roughly get these bulked out for now. If it needs any changes or anything, I can do that later when it's dry. Yeah, no, as you've seen, it's very easy to carve and reshape if you need to, or I can add more if I think it needs more. Yeah, that's a do for those. Just get the water, get it smoothed out. Where did I put my water? Oh, over here. miniature painting streams, okay, yeah. And of course, Tom, yeah, if you were to start your own channel, of course, I'm sure would all help you grow. And Mark, do you need anything special to carve wood? No, no, Mark, not at all. Not at all. I started carving wood with that Stanley knife. That is it. That's all you need. One Stanley knife. That'll get you started. And I think I've said it before, but if you really want to start it, but you're not sure what to do, just get a few bars of soap and carve away at the bars of soap. Yeah, I know. It's easy to carve, and you can sort of practice on it first if you like to. I'm good, Tom. I'm glad to hear that. But it would be cool if you started your own channel. Like, as you know, the more crafters on YouTube, the better. Yeah, we all learn from each other in the end of the day. Like. I'm just squaring these edges off a wee bit, just so it's not quite as round. And then I can stick some plastic card panels on the side here. No worries, bric-a-brac. I'm good. You work away. I have a glass of water here. I'll get a brew when I'm finished. Okay, that should do for one. And Matt, I take it you have spare carving knives sitting about there, have you? Plenty of knives there. Dr. Feist's miniature painting channel? I'm not familiar. I'll have to check that out. Not familiar. And then another amazing community is the colorist channels. They color page books. Okay, yeah. Nice one, just like therapeutic, a bit of therapeutic colouring. Yeah, sounds good. Oh, nice one. Is that the first time Martin's in the chat there? Hello, Martin. Sorry. I've just noticed that myself. Nice one, Martin. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, I think that's good. They're both sort of roughly the same size. Yep, that's looking good. Just leave those to dry. And I might not even bulk out that bottom part. That bottom part might be okay for a wee ankle. I'll just attach that directly to the foot. Yeah, no, let me see, where's my foot? Yeah, that would look spot on. I'll probably pin that, drill that out and pin it. Yep. Go. And then I'll just use the rest here to bulk out these arms a wee bit more. And it's amazing how the fresh milliput just sticks to the dry milliput, no problem. You don't need to prep it or anything or worry about it not sticking. that out just a wee bit more. And yeah, Milliput is amazing stuff. It still baffles me the fact that it'll dry underwater. I think that's crazy. And the fact that you use water to blend it in, but yet it'll still dry underwater. Just brilliant. Yeah, Tom, how long does it last? Because I got an unopened pack in my spare room for about 13 years. A Milliput? Ooh. Yeah, well, I do notice if a packet's been open for a wee while, yeah, they can look a wee bit funny, it can go a wee bit dry, but I don't know. You never know, it might still work if it's not opened. Once you mix it up, it might be good to go. Gotta do that one. Just smooth this one out the same way. Yeah, Tom, give it a go. Give it a go. You could be surprised. It might still work. And I can't forget there was a wee hole there I have to fill that I drilled through. Get that filled, just smoosh some in there. And you wouldn't even know it was there. Ah, nice one, Brick-a-Brack. Happy days. And Martin. Nice one, Martin. Just good to know you're here. Happy days. This one could do, I think, a wee bit more just. Okay, that looks about right. Wee bit of Milliput left over. Let's see. Got another arm started there. I could, or no, what I'll do is I'll get another ball joint and just fill in some of the holes on it for later. Tom, the ball joints, I just got them on eBay. It just, as far as I remember, they're Connects ball joints. Yeah, I know, but then I could be wrong because somebody was saying in the chat the other night that they could be bionicle. But either way, they're Lego ball joints, and they were cheap enough. That wee pack there, I think that pack of 5 was about $2.50. So that, I mean, cheap enough. As long as you've got a specific use for them, I suppose. But I'll have to make 2 more arms, so I might as well get one of these sides filled with milliput first. Get this chopped off. Let's see. I really should stick those first. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Set those to one side. Just bulk this out. I need to stick those other parts together first. Martin, some milliput hair beards for Lego figures. Okay, nice one, Martin. Nice one, Martin. And Qjin, no, I've never, or I'm aware of Nerdcrafter HQ. Yeah, I'm aware of that. All right. Nice one, Brick-a-Brack. Thank you. They're not bionicle then. They're definitely connects. Yeah. I was questioning myself there. So for the next stream, what I'll try to do is get, those are Crumb's arms finished. So I still need to get some legs built for Crumb and then some legs built for this big guy. And his legs will be a similar construction to the arms there. So for the next stream, I'll try to get all that made. And then it means I can start putting it all together next time, which would be fun. So I'll try to get that done. And then after that, it'll be making a tutorial video. Okay, let's get my tool here. Matt, these live streams really showed me just how much work you put in. Yeah, Matt, well, it's not work, Matt. No, it's good fun. It's good fun. And obviously, if it wasn't streaming, it wouldn't take me quite as long. I would knock it out a wee bit quicker. And but no, the streaming's fun, so I might as well do it when I'm building. And building's fun, so yeah, it's not work, man. If I could make a living from doing this, I would be more than happy. There's not everybody can say they enjoy what they're doing, but I honestly enjoy this. So that's right, that wee one bulked up. So we've got 2 legs there, 2 dumpy legs for Crumb. And his feet is ready to go. Just need to rough that up. I'll show you what I mean by roughing that up a bit. Just like the Lego, just like to take the edges a wee bit off the Lego, just so it's not quite as square. And yeah, you're not wrong, Tom. You're not wrong. For every one I've built about 20 more in my head. Yeah, the ideas that come to you as you're building, just wild. So yeah, this is one. I've already took the edges off this one. Hopefully you can see it there. And then what I'll do is I'll take some plastic card. Oh, it's just a wee bit wet from the milliput. I'll take some plastic card and stick it on the top there and cover those holes, and take a wee strip and cover those holes. But literally all I did to knock it down was took a fresh Stanley blade and just come along those edges carefully and just knock them back a wee bit. Something like that. And just careful not to cut myself. This is where the carving experience comes in. But yeah, just really rough it up as much as I can, because obviously with the feet they're going to be taking a beating, so they're not exactly going to have square edges. So this is just one thing you can do, just to make them look a bit less like Lego. And obviously take the knobbly bits off and cover them up with some plastic card. So yeah, need to get those stuck on, and that'll be crumb done. And oh, wee bit of spare milli put there. And yeah, bric-a-brac constantly. When I try not to look at parts when I'm building the bot, because I would just get sidetracked. So yeah, what I'll do is when I'm finished these guys, I'll get a good look through my parts bits and think, right, what's the next build gonna be? And yeah, Tom, definitely you learn from every build. You really do. Your skills get better every build, and you think, oh, how could I have done it better, or if I was doing it again, how would I have done it better? Without a doubt, yeah. So let's see. Before I go, a couple more bots. Why not? A couple more left here. So in the chat, this is Frankenbot. We really like this one. Yeah, I know. So if you want this guy in the chat there, let me know now. I want that Spiderbot. And later on, I'll look through the chat comments and pick a winner. And then if you're watching this a couple of days later, let me know in the comments there below that you want this Spiderbot, and I'll put all the names in a hat and do a draw in about a week's time. So yeah, I know there's only 8 or 9 years there now, but why not? Just get a chance. So like I said, this one here is in the chat. Frankenbot in the chat there. That's it, Tom. Nice one. And then in the comments, if you want this guy in the comments, I want that Spiderbot in the comments. And that's all of them. I'm keeping the boss guy for myself. Well, I say I'm keeping it for myself. I suppose I would be tempted to sell him at some stage. But yeah, this one's going on the shelf for now. This is the boss. And then I do plan on using that design later on down the line. I really like that spiky design. So, yep. And like I was saying, one last chance in the chat there. I want that bot. And I'll sit down with Melanie later and we'll go through all the chat comments and all the comments in the video below. And we'll pick a few winners. So look forward to doing that. And I'll announce the winners of the chat winners in the next live stream, which could either be tomorrow or the day after. And then I'll announce the winners from the comments in the video about a week from now, if that sounds okay. I don't know. So I think that's kind of me for the night. That's that Milliput drying. I don't really want to do too much to those because they're drying. That's the hands done, ready to be stuck on. And I'll get a few more details. Like I was saying, I'll cut out some plastic card panels and just stick them on the back of his hands, and maybe a wee plastic card panel there with rivets on it. And yeah, just give it a bit more interest. And then the same with his body. I'll when I get the arms stuck on, I'll get some panels on his body, some plastic card panels. And yeah. And then like I said, get his body made with some legs. And I suppose I should really show the original drawings before I go. That's the original drawings. That was Crumb. That was suggested by Mark. So converted Crumb to a Crumb-bot. And then needed to make a friend for him. So this is the 2 bots I'm going for. And Sarah, nice one, Sarah. What about you? Good to see you here. I'm just on my way out though, sorry. Yeah. That's what time is it? 11:30? That's 2 hours now. And it's near time for bed, I think. But like I was saying, I've got arms sorted, they're ready to get stuck on. I'm just trying to use my hands here like Matt was saying. And yeah, so I'll get those arms on tomorrow and get his legs on. Here's his wee dumpy legs here. Get those on as well. And just need to build a couple more for his body. So thanks very much everyone for stopping by. Like I said, what I'll do is now I'll go and look through the chat comments here during the stream and pick a few names out there to win those bots. So good luck for that. And then again, if you're watching this later on, I'll leave a comment there below if you want one of those spider bots, and I'll stick your name in a hat. And obviously, if you're in the stream now, and when the stream goes up, certainly jump into the comments there and leave another comment. I'll put your name in the hat as many times as I find it, to be honest. So yeah, good night everyone, and thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And any questions or comments, you know where to go there down below. And Keijin, thank you as always for being the moderator, and Bric-a-Brac, thank you for keeping the riff raff out and keeping me right. I definitely appreciate just keeping me right. And Matt, yes, don't worry, I'll get your name in the hat, no problem, man. And Sarah, yes, hopefully catch you next time, Sarah. Thank you for stopping by, Sarah. And yep, everyone else, thank you. I shall see you all later. Bye.